So, let's make a decision on who is gonna be doing Creep Cat. Hold this thing for me. There we go. All right. Alicia, who's your vote?
Alex, he was late.
Okay. Craig.
Jamie, because
Ah,
I took notes.
took me 2 days, but I got it all down.
They are taking notes. Jamie.
I don't mind. There's a lot last session.
Okay. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Noah.
That sounds a lot like a volunteer.
Okay. Alex.
Jamie said they don't mind.
All right. Jamie, go ahead. Take it away.
Alright, let me go up to where I was summarizing it for, Craig earlier. Because there's a lot of notes and this is easier. Alright. So, we started the session with, Landon talking with Myra. And Myra showing Landon off a photograph of his parents and company, including Jack, when they came to visit Cloud Pier. They came to fix the lighthouses and then left. And that was that in summary. And then Ranuk came and dragged Landon away for his training. And then Avery went to go talk to Desmond about what had happened on Cloud Pier. And doing that summary for him told him that he remembered who Freya was. And then Desmond was like, oh yeah, I also remember some stuff. And said that Freya was Jack's child, potentially. And revealed...
Yes. You said Freya.
Freya. Fenra. Holy shit. My brain. There's a lot.
Continue.
Also revealed some more clarification on timeline stuff. On what happened potentially with Simon and Avery's mother, Irina. Potentially. And then after the talk with Desmond, Rona got cured of her zombie rot by Assie. Yippee! So she's clearer now. Everyone's not sick. And everything's fine.
I got my shot.
You did get your shots. You got your rapey shots.
No more TTDs.
Azira went and talked with John about the corpse root trees. And he said that he wants to grow one for himself once they get to the island. And that he thinks the rest of the group should train more besides Avery because no one's training. And that Ranuk is making Landon break rocks because he thinks it's funny, but also because it's training. And then Assie helped Miria make an actual infirmary on the ship, which got Rava involved to actually, do the schematics. And then Landon went and talked with Jacob about Jack being in the Steelwind Company and seeing if Jack said anything about his parents during their time, which was basically, it sounded like Jack wanted to fuck Landon's mom.
Who
I
does?
mean,
He's a man whore.
He was very interested in the hot orc lady who beat everyone up in her beast mode. That's all I'm saying. Also, they went... Let me see. There was a story that Jack told where they went off on expeditions similar to ours, where they were up against a bunch of constructs and automatons, and Landa's mom was the only one who could do any decent amount of damage to them because, and quote, you kind of can't fight something sitting on you. And then... They read books together, or at least Landon gave a book to Jacob about the Steelwind Company, and then Landon read more about his dad's book. And then,
Oh shoot! I forgot to get that for you. I will get that to you, Alex.
thank you.
you're welcome for the reminder.
Thank you.
And then Avery went to go talk to Vex. Like I said, it's really long. There's a lot. This is a really long note. There's a lot of words. Went to go ask Vex about whether or not Fenrir was alive, which then he turned into his dragon form to show Avery a vision of the future, which Fenrir was looking straight at the current Avery instead of the future Avery, smiled at him, and then attacked each other. So that's great. So either one of two things is she's a dragon, like Vex, or she has someone who's able to alter the future / fate of a person, and they are watching Fenrir. Which is amazing. Smile. And then he mentioned something about a prophecy, not let a prophecy tell you what you can and can't do, which then he walked away from Avery very rudely. And then the group went to talk to Maricel, and Maricel basically told the group that she, in their absence, took a tally / vote with the rest of the people on board, and they all voted for Landon to be the quote-unquote group leader of our little group. So that if there's any decisions that need to be made where Maricel isn't there, it's Landon's decision. And right when we were about to celebrate that, the Daemon, the white-cloaked Daemon, appeared behind us. He wanted to get his payment for keeping Jack at bay, but also because his brother turned into a wraith and was blaming Azira / the Void Mother and wanted to know what the fuck was happening.
Revenant.
Revenant, thank you. I have it as Revenant, I said it wrong. So, even though Azira did kill the Daemon in his Daemon form, she didn't absorb him into the orb, so we're unsure as to why he turned into a Revenant. But Assie ran her mouth and said that we killed him once, therefore we could do it again, so we ended up fighting him.
And I do it again.
And I do it again.
I mean, you weren't wrong.
No.
I mean, you...
And we proceeded to do it again.
Sure did. Almost after killing Umbra with a fireball. It's fine. And then he, once again, after looking at his brother goop pile, was like, that kind of sucks. Anyways, my payment? Payment? Pay me. Rona Ball? Rona Ball? Which Rona said no. And then before leaving, was like, points to Avery, why are you priceless? Points to a 0, why are you worthless? And then left. And then there was a RP moment between Rona and Azira, where Rona basically was like, hey, I don't like how the direction you're going, and hey, maybe not do that so that we can still reach you later on. And yeah, that was everything. It was a lot.
I think you get a mythic point for that.
It was a lot.
Do we vote for her to get a mythic point? I don't mind taking in.
Absolutely, I forgot everything.
I figured it's been 2 weeks and there was a lot. Trust me, I forgot a lot of shit too until I was rewatching the VOD.
All right. One clarification I would like to make.
Mhm.
Uh, anyone, and Asira would know this. Anyone who dies via Asira, the reason why Pharasma was always pissed with Nerothis was because anyone who died on Nerothis' watch, essentially, was not being taken to where they're supposed to go. They were being taken into the void. However,
You sure Sarah would have known that?
yes,
Because I wouldn't have
Yes.
killed as many people as I did.
yes. However, it's not like Nerothis would keep those people. She kept certain people, like people who hurt you. For instance, the daemon.
So it's like a filter.
Yeah. She always would offer for them to stay within that, that peaceful void. However, what the orb did for you was forcibly make them have contact with Nerothis.
Are we the baddies?
I mean,
At least Avery is.
Specifically Avery.
Lead.
we don't know that yet.
It was a hot joke, but yeah, sure.
Alright, thank you for the clarification.
Yes. That said, that is the reason why the daemon appeared as such, because they were in the void, and now they are no longer in the void,
Got it.
and they came back weird. So, do with that information as you will, because there's a bunch of people you guys put into the void.
Yeah. There was a lot of people that specifically Azira killed.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
She got, the triplets. 2 of them.
I was gonna say, I only got 2 of the 3. It's fine.
I think it was Landon who killed the first one.
Yes.
Couldn't go for the Triple Crown.
He rolled a
Was it
higher
Landon
initiative.
or Rona?
Oh no, it was Rona. Rona did bite the head off. My bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rona bit the head off of 2 of them.
I think that was the first time we saw that.
Correct.
Great.
Great.
All right. So, I'm gonna let you guys know right now where you guys would be ending up. So I'm gonna post into the Discord where you guys like the map of the situation that you guys of the path that you guys have been going through.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. I actually closed it by mistake.
Oh no.
Hey, Scam is calling me. Too bad, Scam.
Yippee.
Alright. Here we go. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna make a couple notes. With the snip that I'm making. There you go. All right. So you guys were here. You went here. Your next destination is here. Your final destination is here. And then you guys will be leaving out this way. There we go. Copy and pasta. Yeah, here. Okay, there we go. So essentially, you guys were at the Absalom. We're on the island that has Absalom on it, and that's where you guys met up with Jack. That first point was Cloud Pier.
Okay.
This next point will be. Let me go make sure I have this spelled right. Oh goodness.
Crater formerly known as Slut Pier.
It's still
Of
known as
course I
Cloud
had.
Pier, the abandoned city of Cloud Pier.
Ah, I see why I. There we go. That's the next city you guys will be going to. Quembra's Hollow.
Okay.
Which in Taldane is just Port Hollow. In normal words, it's just Port Hollow. Just a really fancy way of saying Port Hollow.
Got it.
The place that you would be going to, it's a small little okay. It's a big farming coastal city. So their main industries are going to be like fish and then a bunch of like granary and rice and things like that they have. They have a bunch of different avenues of exporting basically food, which is a great place for you guys to resupply. And it's going to take you guys a little bit of time to get out. If you look on the far left side, the west side, that's where you guys will be exiting the the inner sea that you're in, and going out into the wide world and to that island. So yeah.
Alright.
Just wanted you guys to be aware of, having a better feel of how you're looking at the world map itself.
Cool.
Thank you.
All right. Go ahead, Jamie. Tell us what you want to do with Avery.
Alright. So, in the morning of, I'm assuming the day after we got attacked by the Revenant, Avery is gonna try to round up everyone for breakfast so that we can sit down and talk as a group. Since it's been a hot second since we've done that.
Yeah, it sounds nice.
I just wanted to check in on how everyone's doing after Cloud Pier.
Cloud Pier. Oh, is that what the Apple place? I thought that was the
Yeah.
place before.
No, that's
right.
That's the Apple place.
I mean, it was gross, but I'm fine.
I'm doing all right.
All right.
Yep, all right as well. It's been illuminating so far.
All right. Zero.
Hmm?
How are you doing?
Could be worse, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, it could be worse.
What about you, Avery?
A lot has changed for me, and I think for a few of us. I did want to check in on everyone, but I wanted to also kind of hammer in a group goal, a group consensus on what we're actually doing.
We're boating.
Well, yes, we're all going on the same expedition, going towards the same island for all personal relations or motivations, but I want to talk about as an actual group. Are we an actual group? Or are we just excavation team?
Wait, are we not like a group? I mean, Rona looks like really hurt. I
It's
We're a
thought we
group.
were all like our own pack.
yes, I just want to make sure that's how everyone views this as. I want to make sure we're all on the same page.
Do you think that there's something major that we're not seeing eye to eye?
I just feel like, and this might just be a bit hypercritical of myself and gain all my memories back, it's just we don't really talk as a group as often as.
I don't know how I talk to everyone every day. Am I supposed to do it more?
No, Rona, you're. I just. I just want to make sure that nothing bad happens because someone doesn't feel like they're being heard. Or not part of the group.
Do you feel like you're not part of the group?
No, I do. This is hard to explain, I guess.
To find belonging is what I left home for. And so far, this seems to be the best way to do it.
Well, I never felt like I fit in anywhere I go, so
Do you feel like you fit in with us?
it's a difficult question to answer.
It is?
When I first met you all back in that town that we all remember the name of.
Yeah, so well that you don't
Sorry.
need to say it here.
Altari.
Yeah,
Sorry.
no,
So
that's
well, we
too
all
redundant.
remember
Yeah, we all remember it so well.
Yeah. No need to say it. No need to mention it. My bad. I'm sorry. What was I thinking? I'm ruining the moment. My bad.
I had no intention of joining you all. I had no reason to. It was the Void Mother that told me to go down in that cellar with you all. Now she's gone. I don't have a compass. I don't know where I am supposed to be. I don't know who I'm supposed to be with. I'm just here. Displaced, really. But if it helps, y'all have been the closest two friends I've ever had.
I'd
So that's
consider you a
something.
friend.
Do too. Hey, if you need a compass, you can make one. You're really good at that.
Emotional compasses are a bit trickier to make, Rona.
I think while we're on the ocean, I think
Oh.
we need a sextant, not a compass. But
You said
You
compass,
want to use
though.
both.
One says sex, the other says cum.
Holy shit.
Damn, those horny sailors. I mean, I definitely get the feeling of relying on someone to kind of show you the way and then they're gone. Found someone else then. It's Landon. He's real good at showing the way.
Not a responsibility you're comfortable bearing, Landon.
Oh, I never thought about that. She looks at Landon. I guess that's a lot to ask.
It's fine, Rona.
I don't know, Siri. You always seem so, like, kind of cool and mysterious. I get that you were, listening to people, but you always seem kind of so independent. You kind of seem like you knew everything on your own.
gotta fake it till you make it.
Yeah, you're great at making things.
Yeah.
And you, Landon? How are you feeling about this group?
I was looking for a group when I left home. And I'm quite happy with the one I found.
Avery nods. Tension in their shoulders that was kind of held there relaxes.
What about you, Avery?
Well, before I got all my memories back, I was looking for answers. And this group felt like the best way that I could find those answers. And I got a lot closer to the bunch of y'all. So when I got my memories back, it kind of felt like a punch in the gut. Made me realize that at any moment, one or all of us could disappear or worse. And I don't want that to happen again. I don't really know what happened last time, what went wrong, but I know that group argued a lot and weren't all on the same page often, and that wound us in a bunch of trouble. So I just wanted to make sure that this time it was better.
Be sensible.
We don't really argue at all.
Yeah.
I don't think we know much about each other.
Yeah.
None of us about ourselves.
Wait, you guys haven't told us? Rhoda's looking at everyone. Wait, you guys are like hiding stuff?
Well, I just remembered the majority of my life 2 days ago. It's been a lot to process.
And I learned I had two.
You had, wait, you had 2 lives?
Well, there was the Archon that I was, and the human I inhabit.
You, wait,
I don't think you've said any of this to us so far.
Did this not come up?
no, it didn't.
This
You-
don't make no
You
lick of
were
sense.
Archon?
What?
Like the soul that you are right now was an Archon in your last life?
I swear I thought we discussed this. Yes, I received a visitation, not from Pharasma themselves, but an emissary of theirs.
A visitation? Like someone came to the
A
ship?
dream.
Oh, a dream. Alright.
Indeed, yes.
Huh.
Apparently that's where my healing powers stem from. The strange knowledge I have.
Well,
But not so much combat prowess.
that's pretty cool.
Are you a what? An
Archon.
Ashiton?
Ashiton.
What's that?
I'm not exactly sure, but they're a type
Everybody
of
may
celestial.
roll a religion check at this moment.
Alright.
I fucking won't.
All right.
Fuck
I
you.
said you may.
No.
I said you may. I didn't say you had to.
How much do I
I
actually
don't know
know
what the
about
fuck
this?
that is.
Yeah.
But it sounds
I
cool.
don't really know, but I do,
Of
though.
course, the Spira knows. Well, okay, Landon. Okay.
Mister, I gotta know everything.
I'm very
My bad.
learned.
I actually thought we discussed this in character a
We
little
had
bit,
not.
but
No.
okay, that's my bad.
No, you're good. That's why I wanted this talk, because no one's fucking talked about anything
point.
together.
So,
Hey, I told
Archons.
you all the interesting stuff that's happened to Rona.
True, Rona is an open book. The rest of us, not so much.
So I'm just gonna tell everybody because I mean, I
Gonna
imagine
discuss
everybody's
anyway.
putting their heads together about this. Archons are
I
generally
heard
considered
Archons have golden eyes.
they're generally considered the guardians of heaven and the enemies of corruption. Before gods and their servants set foot in the celestial planes, archons already resided in them. They are considered like the original inhabitants of the realm. Upon meeting, the archons and divine angels quickly discovered that they were of a kind holding justice and righteousness in their hearts. An alliance was formed, and archons now serve as stalwart allies to all celestials and mortals they find worthy. Which is why the archon I mentioned to you, that you were Asi, was something of a quote unquote mercenary. They have an
A
allegiance
servant
to
of multiple gods.
Yeah, they have an allegiance to the gods, but they don't necessarily serve any one god unless they want to. While the first archons coalesced from the immense seven-tiered mountain of heaven, they choose willing and worthy heaven-bound souls to join their ranks. These mortals hear and answer the call of a mysterious voice manifesting in the garden at the mountain's peak. There they swear to forever serve the cause of justice and transform into their new archon forms. Though deeply concerned with defending mortal life and willing to sacrifice themselves in battle against fiends, archons often feel rote and inscrutable to others, and their forms can border on frightening and bizarre. For this reason, they often have issues with interacting with mortals or with the free-spirited Azadas, which is... don't worry about that. Despite this, archons draw great strength from others, especially those who exemplify virtue.
Biblically accurate angel.
Yeah, essentially.
problems.
You guys
Huh.
actually ran into a couple of archons already.
Did we?
Yes, the ones. Remember when Desmond took his trial?
Oh, yes, in the other plane. Got it. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there were a couple angels there, but the archons were the ones that were
There were lesser celestials present.
They were like the celestial wheel and the eyes, the floating eyes and helmets and stuff like that.
Yeah. The one that like
Now,
fucking
there are-
pissed out on us.
Yeah, there are archons that take on a more humanoid form, but they are generally still considered very odd when it comes to
So
like
you're the
just
weirdo
their
of
vision
the
of the visage of them.
celestial plane.
I'm sorry, say again?
So you're the weirdo of the celestial plane.
Yes.
Bit of a freak.
Huh.
Oh, so you're like an angel.
That's pretty cool.
It explains some things.
Doesn't explain the bleeding.
I think that's just a side effect of manifesting a soul in a mortal body that's not meant to be in it.
Huh.
But I'm not sure.
Did you ever find out what happened to the girl that was here before?
No, fortunately. They weren't able to tell me.
I'm sure we'll figure that out.
There was one thing they did ask you to do, though.
See, this is why I thought that we talked about this, because I remember saying that Asira would know the ones we have to track down.
She mentioned it during the fight with the brother of the
Revenant.
daemon.
Yeah.
Yeah. but you
Oh.
didn't go expound upon it.
Yeah, you're
Right,
just
I
kind of
didn't
like,
explain it.
we need to kill this guy, and we're like, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Obviously.
No shit.
I didn't tell you why. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That all tracks.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that.
All good.
Yeah. There were souls that didn't make it to Pharasma that were supposed to. You're supposed to know where those come from, where they're going.
All right, I guess just let us know when you feel something again.
Right, Asira?
What'd you say? I'm sorry.
Right, Asira?
Is that something that I would be able to sense or feel as I got closer to operations or abominations?
That's what I've been told.
Yes and no.
Yes.
The no part, the no part is the no part is just a very small thing, but it's mostly yes. Yes, in that pretty much anyone who you confront is going to have that same connection to you that you had felt with like Seeker, or with the Brother Damon. When you first saw it, you were like, oh no.
I thought that was something that Avery felt.
That
I'm
was
confused now.
unrelated.
Cool. Just kidding.
But no, you and Assie both felt something with the Revenant. You felt it was from the Void, and Assie was like, oh, I need to kill that.
It needs to die.
Yes.
I mean, yeah. I guess I should be able to.
The no part is that it's going to be you weren't able to tell until you saw it. It's not like you have like a
No radar.
no detection or anything like that until you put eyes on it and feel that connection.
Got it.
That can be expressed more, but you'd need somebody to help you.
A teacher, as you would.
Mm-hmm.
And whoever will teach Azira now.
Yeah, who could possibly do that?
Not a clue.
All right. I apologize. Was there anything else you wanted to say continue with the conversation? I apologize.
Well, if we're telling the group things that we've recently found out and haven't shared yet, I have a few on that end. So, potentially knowing another one of Jack's children. My childhood friend, Frenra, kind of pauses. No static. Nods and then keeps going. She was the one I couldn't remember and the one that we all heard static for.
Oh, when could you start, like, hearing it?
After Azira exploded the orb. Yeah, I came back and talked to Desmond, and he suddenly remembered something back when we both lived on the farm and before my dad disappeared for a few years. apparently Jack came to the farm to duel my dad. And lost. Obviously. And,
When your dad was gone?
no, before my dad left.
Be a trend for him.
Yeah,
Losing, I mean.
Jack, yeah. Well, apparently, a few months after that, Jack must have done something, and Dad left in a fury and never came back. That's when he started hunting down pirate ships. I think we were initially right. I think Jack killed my mom to piss off my dad. I'm not sure. But
Sorry.
yeah, Fenra's apparently one of his kids, and she never told me. But she started training harder from that day. Desmond wasn't sure if it was for revenge or whatnot. Oh, I also talked to Vex about seeing if she was alive, seeing if he could see her in a vision, and yeah, she's alive. And, she looked right at me. Like, me, not future me. And Vex said that has something to do with either her being a dragon or some sort of fate-seeing entity on her end. Yeah.
Wait. Huh? Future her saw you?
Yeah,
Past you?
so he says how he can see the future by looking through his wings. He let me do that. And she was in the midst of a duel with future me. But she wasn't looking at future me. She made eye contact with me looking to the future. And then she smiled at me, put her finger to her lips like, shush. And then we attacked each other. And then that was the end of the vision.
Have I ever heard something like this happen before? In like a cult setting or anything like that?
Roll either cultism, a cult, a cult lore check, or in anybody can roll any kind of magical check that they'd like. Landon, you can roll myths.
Man, cultism's higher, but cult lore
Damn,
sounds
boy,
more
Yeah,
chill
cult lore will be an easier DC, but give you different results.
I don't know shit about magic.
Okay, alright. So, we'll start with... We'll start with Aussie first, because, do you have a preference between Arcana and Religion for your... I know they're the same role, but which one would you prefer to draw upon?
Let's do religion.
Okay.
Just yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so gonna start with Aussie. Aussie, you know in like several kind of like divine faiths that prophecy and fate and everything like that, none of it is fixed. and a lot of the time things can change, especially once you look into the future. That future can abruptly change, but
There's
there
no
are
predeterminism.
exactly. Except there is some theories out there that like there is predeterminism, but like the future that you see is set. It doesn't necessarily mean the path that you got there was going to be the path that you um walk. Some people say that like basically this event always happens, but how we get there could change.
Canon events.
Exactly.
Literally, Spider-Man canon event.
Asi. So based on your cult lore, Neurothis actually was very much against fate in the grand sense that no one has control over their own destiny. And so Neurothis and a lot of religions, not religions, I say religions, but a lot of creatures that had their own cult following kind of throw predeterminism to the side and often try to find ways to change those kinds of fates. In fact, you know for a fact that while traveling forward and backward in time is not a thing, there's no time magic. There's no time magic time travel, guys. But there is time magic in terms of being able to see multitude and various paths in which to achieve your goal. So, for instance, there's actually a spell out there called Path of Least Resistance. And what happens is when you use the spell, it shows you 3 different futures of where you can go to make sure that you are safe. And then once you figure that out, then you know which path is safe, and that's obviously the path that you take. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that Nicolas Cage movie where he's able to see like 12 seconds into the future or
Click?
something like that. Is it Click?
Yeah, it's called Click.
Click is a different movie.
Is it? Shit.
I think that's an Adam Sandler.
That's Adam
movie.
Sandler.
Oh,
That's
they're the same
Sandler.
fucking person to me. My bad.
They
Trying to
shouldn't
remember.
be. They very much shouldn't be.
I'm trying to remember
My bad.
what the name of that movie is, but
You know what's not.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Next.
Yeah. Next. Yeah, it might be next.
Okay, like listen, they're
so-
so fucking close to one another.
So at one point in the movie, he gets a gun drawn on him, and they start shooting, right? And what he sees is what it shows visually is a bunch of versions of him dying as he's walking forward, and it's him learning how to dodge the bullet every time the guy fires. So there's that kind of time magic, but there's no time travel, and especially there's no like what Avery just described as like a future version of somebody speaking to a past version of somebody. That's like not a thing in general. So that means that there's one of 2 things going on. Either A, there's a fate dragon involved, which it's possible, but extremely unlikely, as fate dragon are especially rare. The other version is that there's some creature that also has the ability to look into the future and disrupt that, see and disrupt and kind of mess with that kind of magic.
So it's like a counterspell for seeing into the future.
Yeah, exactly.
That makes it worse for the theory that it's a daemon who can do that.
A lot of creatures out there are able to not necessarily glimpse the future, but are able to see possible outcomes and change them, and that messes with people who can actually see the future. Now, Landon. This is particularly a touchy subject for you because of the prophecy. Prophecies and seeing into the future are kind of the same general area, but you know for a fact any prophecy truly given always comes to pass. Any divine prophecy that has like the cryptic answers or the vague sense of like something that's about to happen, those are fixed no matter what. Now they can it might not come in the way that most people interpret, or it might come in a very, very weird way. Like for instance, somebody could say, I see great wealth in your future, and you find a gold piece. It's technically a true prophecy, but a gold? For someone that might be a lot, but for another person that might be nothing. But prophecy always happens, no matter what consequence of the prophecy is. There you have it.
So, like, I don't really understand what that means.
I mean, why do you think y'all were fighting?
Well, there's still a day that I don't have recollection of, and that's supposedly the day that my dad killed my friends. And if she was there the day before it happened, and then suddenly not the day after, but is still alive, I think she ran away or abandoned us for whatever reason.
Man, this would be a lot easier if we could just ask your dad.
It would be a lot easier if I could just ask my dad. That's very true. There is one person I can ask, and that's Jack.
Bruno makes
Assuming
like a
he would-
face at that.
Assuming he would actually tell you the truth.
Assuming that he'd actually tell me the truth. Or would know anything useful. Though with the remembrance of Fenra, it seems that more than just I are remembering things, so maybe he does know. I haven't asked Jacob yet.
When did this happen?
What do you mean?
This whole... When did... When was the fight? When was your fight that ended up not going your way and Finra ran away? Or left for a reason we don't know?
Is it 2 weeks or 2 months before?
2 months.
2 months before I met y'all.
Oh, shit.
Why?
Do you have anything from that day? I mean, assuming you have something from that day or something. I don't know if I'm strong enough ever since I lost my connection, but I've been working on ways to read objects' histories through magic. I'm not sure if I'm strong enough right now, but perhaps if there's an item that has a strong presence on that day, I can maybe pierce into that and see what happened. I'm not sure if it's going to be any useful, but it's something that we can. It's a lead.
Well, I don't think I have anything present for that day specifically, but I think I might have something from her. Would I relatively have something now that I would remember that she would have gifted to me?
I would say so, yes, but you do have a very obvious object.
Is it my
An
sword?
extremely obvious that it's the sword.
Cool.
Dad's sword.
Oh, my dad's sword. Okay, hold up. Avery kind of stands up and looks around. Do I see Desmond?
Not here. I assume you guys are in the mess hall or what have you.
Yeah.
He's on the ship, the deck of the ship.
I think
You want me to grab him?
I think he's still practicing. Yeah, if you want to go grab him and ask him to bring my dad's sword as well.
Do you want him, the sword, or both?
Both. I think he should be here for this.
Rhoda's gonna go run after Desmond.
Thank you, Rona.
It's fine, I don't understand anything we're saying anyway.
She's like, please get me out of this conversation.
She's like, she just wants to move.
That's fair. It's sitting too long.
Alright, she's gonna go for Desmond.
He's actually not practicing. He's
I'm
meditating.
so proud of him. Oh.
Even worse.
She'll-
He's also
she'll-
standing still.
She'll get up really close to him. She's like, "Are you asleep?"
Oh, whoa. Sorry. Hello, Rona. Can I help you? No, I was thinking.
With your eyes closed? That's what my dad used to say too. Anyway, we need you and your sword. Well, your dad's sword.
His demeanor becomes a little bit more serious. What happened?
Nothing happened yet. That's what we need your sword and you for.
Okay. As he stands up. I'll
Yeah,
go get it.
Sierra's
Where
got
are-
like some object magic stuff. She does like hand gestures with this.
Ooh, mystic arts. Woo.
Woo-hoo.
Look at my magic
I don't
hands.
know.
They do
I
magic.
figured I'd go get you because I don't understand a lick of their conversation. Stuff about
smart people
seeing into
talk.
the future and
That's way far more than I already need to know. All right, I'll go get it.
it's not on you?
No.
I figured you carried it everywhere.
I don't exactly like touching it.
How come?
It's the sword that hurt my brother.
How do you keep it at all?
Because it's a good sword.
I mean, there's a lot of good swords. Heck,
Yes.
there's
well,
better swords that haven't hurt your brother.
Yes, well, it's the sword of the man I once respected.
he probably had more than one sword.
You would think so. As he gets up, starts making his way to the barracks.
Yeah, she'll follow behind him, just kind of like yapping.
Mhm. He doesn't seem to mind her questions or her company. He answers any question that she does ask.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna roleplay it out. It's dumb
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. It comes back to the mess hall. All right, what's this about before I hand this over?
I was telling the group about. I actually hadn't got the chance to tell you this either. Does he know about Vex before I say anything? He pauses, thinking.
He does not.
Cool, I'm gonna keep that part vague then.
Mm-hmm.
Due to some circumstances, I was able to look into the future and see that Fenra's alive. But the nature of doing so was odd. Where she looked at me looking at her. So we were having a conversation about that, which then brought back to the conversation of what happened that day, and Azira offered her magical-esque future item scene magic. I don't exactly know how that works. And the only object that I could think of that I would have on the day would be Dad's sword.
And it's looking into the past of an item's history
That
and its
one.
emotional connections.
Kind of nods, then sets it down in front of Asira. Please, I'd like to know too.
No pressure.
You got this.
So I do have the spell prepared.
Mhm.
I do read it. It's at 4th level when it's within 1 year. The 2nd level is only within 1 month, so I couldn't do that.
Do you want to try?
Well, going off of God,
it would've
that's
been
curious why you said it that
It
way.
would have been 4 months at this point.
Do you want to try?
Oh my god.
Do it. Do it.
Because I also have my other way of sensing through
Yeah.
you know, bullshit.
You could do
emotions.
that one. You could do that one.
Can I do
But
both?
do you want to
Oh,
try?
I just realized something, Chris. What the fuck?
God, yes. I will do both the spell and the read psychochromatic resonance.
All right. Go ahead and roll me an occultism check, please.
Ooh.
Well, 15.
You don't want to.
I have a
No.
mythic point for some reason, but I don't know how I got
Everybody
one.
gets one. You
At the
start
beginning.
one every game. You start with one. You just don't gain any like we normally do over the hour.
Wow, that's so much better. Holy.
All right.
Oh, great.
Hey, Craig.
What?
Why don't we go talk a little further?
Oh, you don't. Oh, you bitch.
Every time.
Have fun.
I'm not going to have fun.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure it's gonna be. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Electing to traumatize himself repeatedly.
True. Yeah.
Uses lore skills, gets lore.
I guess I
Jesus
should have
Christ.
warned Azira a bit more of how bad my dad was at the end of his life. And specifically on that day he did die.
That might have encouraged her. I mean, she's kind of a masochist at this point.
That's true. How's Landon been taking this conversation, by the way?
Very quiet.
Yeah, I figured. He hasn't said much, and this was also kind of poke at Landon, this group, and it's not working, and that kind of upsets Avery a little bit. Just a little bit.
Rona will talk to you.
Oh, I know Ronan will talk to me, and that's perfectly amazing. Avery loves that.
Just reminds me of the one Vine where it's like, you want to talk about your feelings? I want to talk about my feelings.
I know, Rona. I'm sad. I know, Rona. I'm trying to poke the turtle who is Landon. And it's not working, and that's fine.
It's fine.
I'm only taking it slightly personal.
Gotta figure something out before he spills the secrets.
I'm pretty sure Vex is about to walk up and be like, hey, so by the way.
Oh god, why are you doing that?
I'm gonna go give Bob his eye medication.
Okay.
Tell Bob hi,
Bob,
and
Bob,
that I
Bob,
love
Bob.
him.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
You didn't scream until just now?
I was typing fierce. I was typing so much.
Got it. You're taking notes.
I told you Chris was telling him the whole time, don't scream, whatever you do, don't let Jamie know.
Oh no, I let him feel whatever he needed to feel. All right, so everything that happens, happened. You feel like the power drain from you, as it's not exactly. It does feel like you used a spell slot, but it more feels like you used every spell slot.
Ooh.
Love it.
And then you come back too.
Yeah, so I think that whole time, it's like a matter of like seconds, like probably 10 seconds have passed since she's like done this spell, and like there is just like a myriad of like different emotions you see Azira's face go through. Like at first she's like she has her hand over the sword, like, and like at one point she touches it, and then there's like a soft smile, and then next the smile fades, and you see her almost grip the sword itself, and she makes a face as almost as she's like angry. She grits her teeth, and then she lets go. She probably cuts her hand doing that, and like there's just like fear, and then no emotion. She just kind of goes blank and then she begins to cry. As she comes to, she kind of like backs away from the sword.
Okay. That was...
Oh my god. Get that sword away from me.
Desmond immediately picks it up.
So much blood and anger. And she'll turn to Avery.
He looks concerned for Azira.
I saw you and Fenrir training. There was happiness at one point. Simon was happy training you and Finra. And then, like you said, something happened, and that happiness disappeared and filled with rage, hatred. So much bloodshed, so much killing, so much death. To the point where
the rage disappeared. He just killing just to kill. I felt the presence of a daemon or something similar to it. Uh, and then the rage came back from this empty feeling, and as out of nowhere, the rage came back, and there was sort of like an internal battle. It seemed like some sort of demonic presence was fighting this rage. And then the rage lashed out, and then there was a mixture of sadness and regret. And then a feeling of resolve and worry and heartbreak. I. So much. So much pain. She just like closes her eyes, and she's still like tearing up.
Bruno's gonna put an arm around her.
I should have warned you a bit better.
It's fine. At least we know that perhaps Simon wasn't himself.
Desmond looks at Asira. Were you able to determine when this rage and emptiness happened?
The rage came back like maybe 2 months ago. It's hard to tell when the hollowness started, but it was definitely 2 months ago when the rage came back in a flare. I couldn't see what happened. It was all a blur.
Oh, that confirms some suspicions for me, but thank you, Asira.
Were you there? Or did you just get to the climax of the sadness part?
I don't know. Looks over at Avery. Not necessarily hesitating, just like trying to find the words.
Mm-hmm.
When I discovered him. Like I said, Henrietta was already gone. And you and the others were on the floor. You were almost lifeless, and Dad, he was standing over you, and he looked haggard. He looked like he had been fighting for too long, drained of energy. And he looked at me with such hatred. I knew there was something wrong, but I didn't have time to think or react or find a way to save him, and I cut him down. It was easier than it should have been.
Avery nods. It's... If I were to have found you in the same situation, I probably would have done the same.
I like to think that I don't know what possessed him to hurt you, but I like to think that he came back to himself at the end.
Well, it kind of sounds like it did. Whatever was holding on to him let go. I don't like that a daemon was in contact with him, though.
We're not sure yet if it was a daemon, but if it was,
It felt very nihilistic, like a daemon. Also,
mean-
when I first started that spell, I felt the pulse of the Revenant, and it's still coming after me.
Oh,
Just a
Yeah.
yay, I'm still in danger.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll kill it when it comes again. I guess it would kind of make sense if it was a daemon, because I mean, I guess we don't really know what Jack was like before, but he is right angry now.
Yeah, Jacob did mention that his dad didn't always used to be like this, but he doesn't quite remember what he used to be like either.
Maybe being around or being around demons or something makes you angrier.
Maybe.
Could it be some kind of curse?
It could be. Demonic curse.
Daemonic curse.
well, if it's all the same to you, I'm gonna put this sword back.
Are
I
you
don't know what's
sure
going.
you want to keep it?
Now that I know what it's about, now I need to more than ever. If it if something is causing these these changes in these swordsmen, we need to keep this away from Jack no matter what.
Yeah, I don't like the thought of him being greedy and full of rage at the same time. He'll just
What if
decimate everything.
what if it starts affecting you or Avery?
I
I don't think it's the sword itself.
Oh, okay then. I mean, I still think it's not a fun thing to hold on to, but I mean, I don't really have anything to hold on to, so
Yeah, it is.
except the ball, but that'll just come back, so there's no problem.
It's the last thing we have of Dad. Everything else is gone.
Desmond nods. As much as I hate the thing, he used it to help us, and I'm not about to throw that away. Nods to everybody. I'm gonna clear my head about this. And he starts walking off.
Oh, hey, you want to play throw ball later? I
I'd
had a
love to.
fun idea where we could use sticks to try to not get hit.
Like parrying the ball?
No, that you do that with swords.
Well, Yeah, but you don't
This would be a
start
stick.
training with swords. You start training with sticks.
How can you train with sticks? That don't make sense.
It hurts less.
I'll show you, Rona. But it's an interesting idea.
All
But
right, we'll play later.
we have to get good at the throwing part. We have to get that down perfectly first.
I mean, I did great.
Well, you're better than I am. As he starts heading away with a faint smile on his face, but it doesn't all the way reach his eyes.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, thank you, Zira, for doing that. Is your hand okay?
She looks at it. It's cut up, but it's like, it's better than him having a whole arm disappear.
Landon,
Yes.
you see Vex suddenly sit down next to you.
Hi,
So,
Vex.
Hi, Vex. We were kind of having a group meeting.
yeah, I saw it. Well, I saw and then I saw. So,
We'll
I wanted
just...
to throw in my two cents in here because you all look rather down.
Does this have to do with the prophecy you wouldn't tell me about earlier?
Well, kinda. It's more like the prophecy Landon hasn't told everybody yet.
What prophecy? Like in a storybook?
Something like that. As he actually shifts into a kind of elderly woman, kind of with a black shawl over her, eyes wrapped, and looks over at Landon. Now, don't make me have to tell them.
Avery slowly takes out his journal and opens up to a fresh
Mm.
page.
You should watch out, Landon. He turned into an old lady, so now he's got magic.
It's Baba.
It is not Baba.
No, but obviously all old
All
women
old.
have magic.
Yes,
All
obviously,
Baba.
all of them.
All of them do, obviously.
Well, if it's a story, you should start with Once Upon a Time.
Once upon a time, a dragon didn't mind his own business. But that started, I'm sure that's the start of many stories.
Sure was the start of
You got
ours.
me. You got me.
But I suppose now is as good a time as any to share. My parents are adventurers. And like many adventurers, they keep unique company. Including, and he kind of gestures to the form that Vex has taken. A fortune teller named Magnola, who is pretty well known for having her prophecies come true.
Like future seer?
Uh, an oracle. Uh, she's foreseen a number of things. Uh, as far as I know, though, she's only had one prophecy that has not come to pass yet. And he looks kind of is the wrong word. He looks very uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's the first time he's
uh,
opening up to the group. He doesn't do this.
it was supposed to be about the children of her companions, my father's group.
So you.
Yes. And Jacob.
Eyebrows raised at that.
I don't know which I am, though I have a good idea of which one he is.
Which one of what?
Prophecies.
Of
Oh, there's more than one?
Well, no, it's one prophecy about 4
Tied
people.
together. Alright.
Yes. And then he starts to quote it. One born of despair, you shall slash the earth asunder only to heal the wound again. One born of malice, you shall rage against the heavens and bear the weight of the skies. One born of greed, you shall be harbinger of destruction and the prophet of peace. One born of loss, you shall be beloved by all and be the enemy of nothing. Though your fates lie together, your lives will intersect. It will be an ending, but not the ending.
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
Most prophecies don't.
And why bother with them?
Because they're usually true.
Vex will speak up at this point. Not usually. As he shifts back into his hobgoblin face. Always. Prophecies are always true.
Well, then if one
I'm,
is Landon and the other one's Jacob, who's the other two?
did your parents have any other kids?
Or your group? Parents group?
Guess I never asked if you had brothers or sisters.
Not that I know of. Um, one of them is either you, Avery, or Asira. I'm guessing you. Though that's a new revelation.
Was Avery's dad part of your group? Or mom?
Not as far
No
as you were
idea.
aware, Avery.
But at the mention of mom, there's like a look of like, oh shit, that could be right.
Asir, do you remember your parents at all?
No, but which one? I got my parents, or I got the hag now, apparently.
Almost certainly not the hag.
Yeah, I
That's
don't know if
good.
the hag would have been part of their group.
I know nothing about my parents. Or at least remember is with the cult. And even that is wrong now. 'Cause I didn't know
Well,
about the hag.
ain't me.
No, it pretty clearly wasn't you. Sorry.
It's fine. I don't understand it anyway, so I don't really care if I'm a part of it.
Uh,
Mhm. Okay, Avery like pats the top of Rona's head at that.
Alex is much worse at memories than Landon,
Mhm.
but I'm pretty positive that Jacob was Greed, and the one that was stated when the rock broke was Malice.
Yes, the Rage Against the Heavens one is when the rock broke, correct?
So which one do you think you are?
Uh, the two that are unclaimed, I suppose, are Despair and Loss.
Oh, those aren't nice.
Well, if it matters. Vex, am I still have you had a vision of us recently?
Oh, if you're asking if I can't see if I could see you or
My
not in the future?
yeah.
No, still can't.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, that's odd.
Oh, I guess I haven't told you all. I don't exist. According to fate,
A
at
toker.
least. You must be stronger than fate, I guess.
I knew it. I'm sorry, you don't exist in what?
I'm not in Vex's visions.
The future.
To be
I'm
more
not.
specific, to be more specific for everybody here, it's not that I can't see you. I know you're there, but I can't see you. Does that make sense?
I'm
I
obscure,
Like
mean,
there's like a hole there.
like a
like
void.
something with the void that we keep dealing
Yeah,
with.
that's what I'm thinking.
Exactly. And I mean, again, it's not like everything you do in the quote unquote visions that I see, it's I can tell that it is you because I know you. But if I never knew you, I'd be freaking out.
Because it's just a black hole.
Vaguely shaped humanoid that's just nothing. I can't even say black because black is a color.
Huh.
Like them there Vanta Black.
What?
The Vanta Black, the color that was
Oh,
made
yeah,
that's the
yeah, yeah, yeah,
darkest of
yeah.
all dark.
Then
Like
black.
Them there Vanta
What?
Black.
it's there's black and then there's black. Then there's Vanta Black.
Can't remember what the artist who did that was. It's like Andy something.
That was a few years ago.
Yeah, the Bean Dude,
Yeah.
Bean Boy. Anyway, I mean, I'm just gonna say, I I I get impressed with magic, but I generally think it's more of a headache for most of y'all than it really is worth it.
That's why I don't really deal with it much. Or at
And
least
I
I
was
try not
bored a
to.
dragon.
I
So
was
imagine
born a
my
werewolf.
imagine my headache, Rona. Ugh,
I mean, I can't.
pretty big.
So,
I mean, you could stop seeing the future.
No, I can't.
I thought you have to like look through your wings. Just don't do that.
No, that's to see maybe like random visions of the future. I always see maybe 6 or 7 seconds into the future. This whole conversation I technically have already had.
Oh, that
Just,
sounds boring.
say just 6 seconds later.
What number am I thinking of right now?
I don't
Oh, wait.
know. You haven't
I'm
told me.
I'm the. But if I told you in the future, you would have known.
See, if
But
if I had told you, if you told me in the future, that means that I would have seen it already, but you haven't said it 12.
God, he's good.
My head hurts. All right. Hey,
See, you
hold
didn't
on.
even say. This is the
Wait.
worst part about the future. You didn't even say the number.
All right, back on track. Jeez. How?
Well, now I feel kind of awkward because I haven't shared some deep, dark thing everyone else at the table has.
I mean, you turned into a werewolf and the full moon. That's the size of a house.
Rona, do you want to share a secret?
I don't have a lot of secrets. Ooh, one time I tried cooking something, but I burned it really bad in Ma's good pot, so I buried it under the house.
You
It's
buried the
probably still there,
food or the pot?
the pot.
She still ate
Got
the food.
No, it was real bad.
Like it was stuck to the pan?
Yeah, it was stuck real bad to the pan, so I buried it under the house. And then my mom thought she went crazy because she couldn't find it.
Why the house?
Oh, because if I buried it under the yard, someone would see that it was freshly buried. Or someone would dig it up. You remember, we got a lot of diggers.
Uh, fair enough.
So I went in the root cellar and I dug it under there.
Huh. All right. Good to know.
So,
I feel better.
these prophecies. How long have you known them?
My whole life.
I haven't shared about it.
It's not exactly viewed as a positive prophecy.
So wait, were you worried that we wouldn't view it positively, or like you just don't like the prophecy?
Uh, more the. I mean, I think it will turn out less negative than it sounds. But
That's not how your parents took it?
oh, I have no idea how they took it.
Right.
That's not how my understanding of a majority of people took it. I mean, it's about harbingers of doom and destruction and tearing the earth asunder.
Oh, that's what it's about?
Right, yeah. Do you have any inkling on who the fourth person is, since it's you, Jacob, and either me or Azira?
Nope. Though I've heard it every time I've met someone or something has changed.
You hear
Maybe
With
it's
the
your one friend.
Fenra?
Yeah, I mean, if she's Jack's kid, she would count, right?
Yeah, she is apparently Jack's kid. I guess
I
there's
haven't met her, so I guess I have no idea.
no rule of double dipping, I guess. since he has so many.
I
Sorry.
provided 2 kids for the terrible.
I like how you call being a rapid slut as double dipping.
Rapid slut.
Does like
Landon, I mean, you're like one of the most competent people I know. I'm sure whatever this prophecy thing brings, that you'll handle it just as soundly as you've handled everything else.
Kind of shrugs. I'm not worried about it.
All right, then there's no need to.
But I am, as Vex kind of leans, uh, kind of like puts the arms on the table, like doing the dramatic arm or hand clasp, chin over the hands.
boy, way to ruin a mood.
Why? I don't think you're in the prophecy.
I'm not. I'm
Just-
worried about it for a different reason, though.
Just because things have been buck wild and weird, you're not saying you're Magdala, right? You
No,
were
no,
just
no,
making
no,
it.
no, no,
Okay.
no, no. God no, God no, God no. Sorry,
Okay.
I have the ability to see. I have the ability to see the future in like a
Or
very
increments.
short increments, or kind of like these flashes of and visions. But I don't do prophecy. Prophecy is fixed. I see things that can change.
Just wanted to confirm because you like turned into her and all that.
Yeah, I just she was kind of famous.
Oh.
What do you want from me?
Oh, so you were like cosplaying.
Yes? Yes. 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 I guess am constantly cosplay. I never really thought about it like that, but yes.
I know it kind of flips you out a little bit, doesn't it? I'm like, ooh, yeah, I'm a normal human girl. I'm not. I'm a wolf.
I'm just a hobgoblin. Nothing else. Just a hobgoblin. Regular old hobgoblin with a couple of dogs and a fun wife. Yippee! Not a dragon. Nope. Anyways, back to the original conversation. I'm worried, but not because I don't think anything bad is going to happen with the prophecy, but because of the strange events that have been happening to all of you.
Like what?
There's been a lot of happening to us recently, so you gotta be a bit more specific.
Yeah, we fought giant ants. And
I don't know,
apples that
all
turned
of
your
it.
brain into peas.
All of it in general. Just everything.
Aw, you worried about us?
Of course I'm worried about you.
Aw.
You
Why
guys
didn't
help
you help
me.
us fight then?
You know, it's mostly because I was taught not to.
You were taught not to fight, but you became a bandit?
I became a bandit for a bunch of kids. I did what
And
I
there was
could to
no
protect.
violence.
There wasn't. It only became violent when the other group decided to mosey in.
I'm just messing with you. I'm waiting to hear what you're about to say.
Look, okay, I get very defensive about it. All right, I made some mistakes. I fucked up. Point is that I was taught not to interfere with these things, with a lot of things, because when I interfere, stuff changes. The things that I see, I believe that I can save, I might make it worse. It's paralyzing.
Are you trying to save us?
I'm trying to do what I can to help. Why I came over here to talk to you guys, why I brought up this prophecy. You're all embarking on a future that I can't see. Not clearly. And it's only going to get worse from here. Desmond and Sereth are pretty much the only people on this ship that can hold themselves in a fight. Maybe Rannoch as well. Everybody else is pretty much explorers, civilians, people who are trying to make a new life and everything.
Don't leave out Barack. The construct?
Yeah, he doesn't think for himself.
We saw John chuck a fireball at a plant. But he also almost died a couple times too, so maybe that's not the best example.
I trust you guys to be able to protect yourselves, and I trust you guys to be able to defend yourselves against everything. But it's a big responsibility to defend all these people.
You're saying we need to get more soldiers to protect everyone else?
He
Or we
slowly
teach them
nods.
how to fight.
Or that. You need people that can protect others. Not just you. You guys can't do it all. We don't want you to do it all. And as these strange things keep happening to you, I'm getting worried that something might hit a little bit too close to the boat, or to home, or to whatever camp that we're going to be going to. And it's going to be something you all will be ready to handle, but not necessarily something you all will be there for. We kind of got lucky this time.
Yeah, if Jack finds us while we're at port next time. We're not the boat.
You know Desmond's gonna fight him.
Yeah,
And if it happens while you're not around,
we might not make it.
or worse, he takes the sword and then just walks away, leaving Desmond dead. Then everything gets put on hold while we chase down Jack. Because you and I both know that you'll do anything to take vengeance over him. And I don't want that to be your future. So we need more. Kind of just scratches the back of his head and then sighs. I didn't want to make this so serious, but
We need a teacher.
damn it, I want to I can barely bring myself to protect Krunk. I can't help everybody. Anyways, that was what I wanted to say.
No, I agree with what you said. I've been thinking about it since, the last time we fought Jack. It's just hard to find people suited for that. So far, at least.
Then put your friends on it.
Yeah. Dad's been
They're not-
mentioned knowing a few
Go ahead,
people
sorry.
and pulling some strings, so maybe go talk with him again.
Like Maricel keeps telling you. You're not alone in this. Stands up and smiles. All right, good talk. I'm gonna make Crunk make me something so that I can feel better. Probably going to explode.
Have fun.
And he walks off.
Alright, well, I guess we got a goal for next port.
How you guys feeling? Are you all feeling okay? That was a lot of stuff to go over.
That seems to be my life right now. It's just a bunch of information being chucked at my face and just having to deal with it.
Yeah, Lord, eat it. You like it.
Out of
This is
character,
what
yeah.
you wanted, Jamie.
Out of
You've
character.
been waiting.
Out of character. This is great. This is great. I love this. So much great. Avery, suffering.
You're just a vessel for my lore.
But that's where we're gonna end session because I believe Alex is gonna need to do stuff in the morning.
Gotta go to the gym.
The Gaim.
Gaim.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad everybody enjoyed the little RP session.
It sure was a whole conversation that they had.
Sorry.
No. I just mean, like, technically, this entire session was just this one incredibly important conversation.
Yeah. It had to happen sometime.
Yeah.
And they wanted it to happen before the next port.
It will take 1 week for you guys to get to the next port. If there's anything else you guys would like to do on the way there, let me know.
I would like to do a quick conversation with Asir and Aussie sometime before then.
Can you write that into the game chat?
Sure.
And if anything else that needs to be done, I'm gonna actually write create thing for Alex.
Yes, I would like to read my books.
Do you mean in the Foundry chat or the
Foundry
different
chat, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because I will see it a bit more clearly when I log in next to work on it. But
Also,
next, oh, go ahead.
oh, I was gonna say, can you tell that in the thing I drew that it's Desmond? I couldn't tell if it was actually noticeable that it was
Oh
him.
yes, I forgot to actually go look at it because I was mid. Yes, I could.
Awesome.
I immediately knew who it was.
Oh, he's so cute. I love this. I was so locked in, I didn't notice.
No, it's all good.
Well, Pomeranian version of Rona.
I was trying to draw what I think she would do with everyone.
Like that with Landon, the answer is stand.
He threw a ball.
Yeah, that's Landon. It's Landon in the second one to the left. Second one down to the left.
Fair enough.
Did you think you were Desmond?
Yes.
The hair doesn't match at all.
No, but I was just gonna roll with it.
Yeah, you have more broccoli hair.
Also, to be fair, I was trying to draw Rona yapping because that's literally what happened.
Yeah.
Yap, yap, yap. Her trying to dance is funny.
I think she is very impressed with uh Aussie's grace.